The following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
I cannot hear you.
Hello?
There
Oh
you
man,
are.
dang it, I hit the wrong button.
Now
I gotta start over.
You have
I-
to say the whole thing over, sir.
I gotta say the whole thing over. But it's cool because welcome to a brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. Once again, it's your man, Ruben, in the house, trying to hit the right button so you can hear me the first time. But of course, always with me is my cousin on the ones and twos, AG.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Oh man, that was embarrassing as hell. I'm gonna
We've
figure
all
this shit
done it.
out.
It's
Huh?
just funnier when it's not happening to you.
I know.
But we've all done it. It's all good, sir.
Oh man,
How are you
yeah.
today?
Because there
How's
are two
your play?
buttons here. And I hit the wrong one. And it's just like,
You got two buttons. You hit the wrong one at this point.
well, because the other one is kind of hidden. It's weird, but it's meh. So, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Wife and I went out Saturday.
Nice.
She wanted to go thrifting, so we went thrifting.
Ooh,
It's always fun, man. It's always fun.
thrift shopping, yeah.
I used to sleep on thrifting because I'm like ill. That's like secondhand. But my wife has shown me that there are some deals in the thrift store player. I was like, because some of the stuff she got, I'm like, you realize this stuff's like $100, right? Or more. I'm like, I ain't mad at people to go thrifting for real. I mean, she got it from her grandmother. I think
Okay.
there's some emotional attachment there. But honestly, why buy retail? Especially with her experience. She really understands what she's doing. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it also depends on what you're looking for, right? Because like some of the stuff, I mean, like I am not the avid clothes buyer that I may look like I am.
You don't look like that, sir.
Exactly. So, like, yeah, like I can go thrifting and don't see it. Hell, I can go clothes shopping and don't see it because I buy clothes that are functional. I don't buy clothes that are fun. I buy functional.
Well, let's be honest. Both of us
Yeah.
are big guys. And
That
I
too.
think when you are not a big guy, you have more fun shopping for clothes because everything fits.
Well,
And I think
yeah,
if you stay big for a long period of time, I really honestly believe that there's some PTSD there.
yeah, and plus, like, I'm gonna be real, man. I'm big and I'm lazy. That's a horrible combination
Man,
because
are you
that makes
really
me
that
not
lazy?
really want.
I mean, for
What?
real? Are you
What?
really that lazy for real? You say this about yourself constantly. Is it really that legit?
See,
Okay.
so it's a combination of things, right? I'm a little bit of big. I'm kind of lazy. I don't have any fashion sense, like none. And then on top of it, I'm frugal. So it's like literally, I either gotta do one or three things. I need to join Style Fix so they can send me clothes that might look good on me. Two, I gotta get more female friends who love to dress people up. Cause like when it's all said and done, I don't mind times to spend money. Cause I look, man, I understand. Like, but I need a woman's touch on that.
Are
And
you
then number-
sure?
I do. I can't cut. Look, man, I promise you, like, I'll go through phases. And like now, when I'm not at work, t-shirt and shorts, bro. Like all
I
day.
mean, it's
Now,
not at work, but I'm saying it's just.
I got some V-necks though, so I can wear out, and
Right.
they're big enough. They look all right, but like dress to impress. If it ain't a suit, I'm not impressing nothing.
I mean, I just don't. Okay, this is my thing.
Yeah.
I have been not listening to, but exposing myself to certain channels on Instagram,
Mhm.
leading me to believe that, men need to do better and decenter themselves and all the things.
Okay.
So I think about this often, and I feel like for all the things that men need to do before they meet a woman, I don't think we need women to do anything. And I've heard what you've said before, and it's not untrue, but at the same time, I think need is a large word. I don't think you need a woman to do anything. I
No,
think
you don't.
have to do it yourself and get good at it so you can get said woman.
So I believe that there are some people who are born for that shit. Like
That's probably true.
Moby, bruh, that dude is born for that shit. I am not. And
I
it's
still
okay.
think this. I hear what you're saying, and that's true probably. But I also believe that if you want to get better at something, repetition will get you better at it. It doesn't mean that you're a savant. It just means that you're better.
You're right. But that's where the frugalness comes in, right? Because like I'm just not gonna buy a whole bunch of clothes to sit in the closet and not be worn.
I'm not saying that you should, but I am saying I think that you can do well. Say you have a wardrobe, because the biggest part of my wardrobe is much like you, because I spend most of my time in work clothes.
Yep.
So the biggest part of my wardrobe is I don't date, so I don't have to dress up. I let my wife look good for the both of us. And it's just like a lot of my stuff is like you, t-shirts and joggers or shorts or whatever I'm wearing. I don't really leave the house. However, the weakness that I see in my wardrobe is, and it's driven by my weight a lot of times, but the weakness that I see in it is if I really need to go somewhere, I'm a switch and not a dial. Either I can dress the way I usually dress, which, like I said, joggers and sneakers, or I got to put a suit on.
Exactly.
There's an in between that doesn't exist for me. And so it's just but at the same time, I really do feel like I have enough clothing sense to get that done in a way in which would make me presentable in a wide breadth of situations. I don't need a woman for that.
So I don't have that.
You don't have what?
The clothing sense. I have basic clothing sense, but
I think that you do. You don't know it.
Honestly, if I were to go on a date tomorrow, I would wear khakis and probably one of my V-neck or one of my shirts, one of my t-shirts. I have dressier shirts, but it'd be something comfortable and functional. I'm not rocking with like a smoker's jacket or like a regular jacket. I'm not rocking with that. That's not necessarily my style. Now I have tried to envelop myself in that style, but unfortunately it has not. Like Moco Cowboy is saying, he's in a pajama pants phase right now. He go to Taco Bell, but he wouldn't go to a grocery store with him. So and I'm going to disagree there. Have you not seen the website People of Walmart? Bruh, if you walk in there with pajama pants on, you're doing better than probably 40% of the people who are walking in Walmart.
Well, see, now that's interesting because I have to disagree with you with the Walmart thing. It's not people, it's women, young girls. Men generally
There's older girls too. There's older women too.
Either
them
way,
chicks.
Either way, what I'm telling you is what I've seen in the Walmart subculture. It's still a gender bias. It's like women can get away with a bonnet and some pajamas and some big fluffy bedroom shoes and it's all good. Men don't do that.
Now,
You do other dumb things, but not that.
like today, I went in a hoodie and some gray sweatpants, and I was like, man, once
But they
again,
were sweatpants, and actually, gray
functional.
sweatpants are like low key hot, from what I understand.
I
So,
mean, I remember we had that discussion
I
a
mean,
couple years ago.
because women be out here low key gooning on people, man, for real. But they don't admit it because they just don't have to, and it's always better when a guy goons because.
So, what's
You
your definition of gooning? I've heard multiple.
Well, my definition of gooning is simple. It's just like when you're like checking out a woman in a really lewd way. Like you looking at a woman up and down like she's a snack. Like I goon on my wife constantly, but she's my wife, right?
Sounds so bad.
But it does, and it is, but it's a time and place for everything. And if you don't goon on your wife, you won't stay married very long.
Oh, obviously.
So you got to kind of pretend. I don't pretend my wife's freaking hot. A lot of these dudes married to ugly chicks, and I get they might be gooning, but they're trying really hard.
Hey,
So
look,
it's
man,
just like
they're hot to them,
maybe.
or they're one club away, one club Saturday night away from having no choices. So, like,
However
man,
you want to label it.
I'm not trying to judge people's
Me neither. All I'm telling
situations.
you is the truth. Only thing I'm saying is the truth. There are some guys who are married to exactly what they think is hot, and there are some guys that are not.
Because alcohol is a crazy thing, and too much of it.
Loneliness, desperation, all the things.
Oh yeah,
Just saying. But anyway, like I said, that's my definition. Like if you're looking at a woman like a snack, no matter who it is, even in my case, my goon, my wife all the time, is like that's gooning. But women goon more than men. And the reason I say they goon more than men, not that they actually do, but the idea that they're not held accountable for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they didn't goon, we wouldn't be in this space right now where gray sweatpants are hot. Because if you think gray sweatpants are hot, then you're gooning. There's the only way to know that.
How did this gray sweatpants a hot thing happen?
I have no idea. But I woke up one day and it was a thing. And I'm like, really? Yes. Because a lot of times, it's like things are like for women in a spring or summer dress or skirt, things are loose and jiggling. And so apparently women look at our little, man junk or whatever, your booty kind of out there because, sometimes you might go commando, sometimes not, but the sweatpants make it all look loose. So it's just like women are as inappropriate as men, but they get a pass. It's really hard for somebody to say a woman is being inappropriate. Women are awful, bro.
So,
and I just do everything.
And I have a theory for that.
Please,
my theory is women get away with it because when it's all said and done, men welcome that actively more than women do.
Sometimes
we have no problem in being like, thank you. I mean, shit, man, made my day, whatever. We don't have a problem in expressing the appreciation for that. Whereas, like, I believe that some women feel like you're just objectifying me, and we're just like, please objectify us. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Because when you use the word objectify, like, men treat that word differently to themselves than women treat that to themselves.
Okay, well, I understand you, but I disagree.
Okay, that's fine.
And the only reason I disagree is not really that I actually disagree. I just think it's incomplete. And the reason I say that is because, number one, women objectify men physically, constantly, but it's low key.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have accountability to it. Like, you're never going to find a woman that's going to be arrested like Weinstein. You're never going to find that. And it's like, but to say women don't do that? Now, I will say this too. It's just like,
me, please.
I don't like that attention from women because it does make me feel uncomfortable at some point. This is even before I was married. Like, a woman can give you that attention because she likes you or she wants to sleep with you, But it's like if I'm not attracted to you, it's like, okay, that was nice, but you're really making me feel uncomfortable, and I'm hoping you go away. There's a line, and the reason why you don't know there's a line is because most of the time men don't have that situation. But we talked about this on the show before, about like Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan, because they're both philanderers, or used to be. And it's just like men like to judge right along with women, but it's like, whoa, bruh, you don't have those kind of opportunities. You don't know what you'd be. Because it becomes you put yourself in a situation where the woman of your dreams is hitting on you like 4 or 5 times a day, every day. And they're different women. They're not the same woman. Everywhere you go, there's 20% of the room at least wants to sleep with you, for better or worse. We don't have those opportunities. We live in a place, in an environment where, see, this is why women are the prize. Because they are chased, they are pursued. By and large, men don't pursue anything, and we spend a lot of time thinking that we're punching above our weight. And we have that, so you grow up with that aura in your mind, like, okay, I'm so blessed to be with this beautiful woman. I ain't nothing. Every time somebody refers to who you're dating, it's just like, you should appreciate the fact that this woman is even wanting to go out with you. We say those words to ourselves. Women aren't living in that space because they're pursued all the time. They're not Tiger Woods. They don't have that kind of value. They flipping burgers at McDonald's like the rest of us, but 3 or 4 dudes a day try to holler at them. You know how much of that's a gas up, man. That's a gas up. So it's just like, and then the other thing, women objectify men financially also. Because it's like, how many times have we heard a dude be at the club and it's just like, yeah, I tried to talk to this girl, I bought her a drink, and the first thing she asked me is a whole bunch of financial questions. Where do I live? What do I drive? Where do you work? Whatever it is. Only thing she didn't do was run my credit score.
Yeah. Why are we talking?
Right. So to me, that's objectification, because you're looking at me like a financial institution for your benefit. But we let it slide like that's supposed to be normal. I don't even really, at this point, I don't even really agree with taking a woman out anywhere and having to pay. Because to me, that's kind of fornication to me. Because like, it's okay for society to tell me, and God too, but I'm just saying, for argument's sake, it's okay for you to tell me that you're not going to get none, but I have to pay for you to eat. I have to pay for you to go places, all these things. And it's just like, okay, so I have to pay for you. I have to pay you to get to know you. But you have the option to give me anything back if you don't want. That to me, yeah, man, I don't know about this whole paying for stuff. And it's like, but that's the way life is. So it's like I said before, it's just like the objectification coming and going. I'm like, bro. So let's not make women so innocent in this. And I've been in the situation myself a couple of times where a woman that I don't have interest in is coming on to me and she doesn't get the hint. And then it's just like, you got to let them know, man. And they get angry. It's not, because I was gay for like 20 years. You know why? For the most part, because I wasn't running around trying to, hook up with all these women. I'm like, and then to come to find out, the rumor was that I was gay. And it lasted until I started dating my wife, because I had gone on a date with my wife, what then was my girlfriend. Well, actually, wasn't even my girlfriend yet. And the picture got posted on Facebook. And it's just like,
Did she post it or you posted it?
I forgot. But I know I didn't post it. But the thing is, it's like my sister-in-law saw it and she told her mom, don't worry about Alton. He's gay. And I'm like, I got so tired of being gay. And I'm telling you that rumors started when I was at Ford. And I promise you a lot of the reason why it started was because I wasn't a whoremonger. I'm telling you, man. Hey, I'm just letting you know.
I mean, there's no time in life, even whether I care or not, there's no time in life I ever thought you were gay. Like,
There's no time in life where I ever was. But again, depending on your behavior around women, if you, I can tell you, man, I'm telling you right now, if you are working around a lot of women and they are used to being pursued in the workplace or not, and you don't pursue them at all, they're going to make you gay. They're going to put something out there about you that makes them feel better. It's like women can't be tall unless I'm sitting down. That's the only way they can be empowered. And it's just like, how come? And the thing is, they'll tell you in the same breath that they tired of these men always hunting for the pussy. And I'm not doing anything. And then I'm gay. Oh man. And then, oh man, you have sex with a woman and you don't come, bruh. That's a whole nother conversation.
wow. You be having some serious conversations with chicks.
Man, I'm telling you, instead of saying I wasn't good enough at sex, or maybe he was just tired, or maybe this was like the third time in the night, or whatever. There are so many reasons why men don't come sometimes. And it has nothing to do with the fact that we're gay. But that is the title you will get. Women have it good, sir. And you like almost every other man, give them a pass on everything. Women are as inappropriate as any man is. If you ever sit down and hear a whole bunch of women talk, it's some locker room shit being said. And if you don't think so, you're not listening. Dads don't call their daughters out on it usually. Society doesn't call them out. Older women don't call them out anymore. There's just no accountability at any level. So no, I don't agree with what you're saying, although I understand it. And it's not that I don't agree. I just think it's incomplete. Because women can cross lines, and it's just like we have to try to treat them, and we can't yell, we can't scream, we can't punch them, can't do anything. Meanwhile, if we say something, we go into HR. And we weren't even talking to them. I'm just saying, bro, I'm telling you, when you start stuff like this, you have to really look at it and go, wow, just wow. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's so funny that I stumbled on at this time in y'all's conversation, because I don't even know what you're talking about, but everything you said, AG, I'd like to say, you right. Like you didn't miss, not near miss. Not near.
And I said a whole lot of words, and for him to say and miss, I'm telling you, Ruben, incomplete.
And the crazy thing is, like, even when you said like you can't yell, you can't do anything back, like I actually literally hear women say, I don't believe this man has the audacity to sit here and argue with a woman. What type of man argues with a woman? What type of woman says stupid shit to this dude? Do you know why I don't argue with people? Because once I realize that the other person in this conversation is a fucking idiot, why do I need to respond? That's how I think. But I understand that some people can't do it. Like if I gotta sit here and listen to a woman try to convince me that 2 + 2 is 15, I'm not a zesty male because I'm going, no, you're stupid. It's not. I shouldn't have to get all the zesty. A real man wouldn't argue. No, a real intelligent person wouldn't have said no dumb shit like that. Can we do a hard stop right there? Like, you are the cause and effect of this situation.
But see, then they got to be accountable. They don't do that.
Oh, I know. See?
I'm telling you, man. Like I said before,
and that whole gay thing. Oh, that's yeah.
And I know you know. You know.
Here's the thing.
We talked about this like 100 shows ago. I know you know.
The funniest sentence I think anybody ever told me. It was. And I wish we could call Terry, our man Terry, on the show just so he can repeat it, because we drove back from Maryland. We were in Maryland with actually one of his friends and her friend. So I guess I was an inadvertent wingman. You know, I'm great at that. So
it's her friend.
So she was, as AG was saying, she was coming on to me, and your boy really won't trying to, I was like, hey, I'm wingman, not yo man. There's a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just here to occupy enough space so that my man can complete this third down conversion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just trying to move the chains, baby. That's all we trying to do. And I guess after like her 15th pass at me, she said a sentence that stopped the music. Like literally, there was music in the background,
like a needle going across the record.
Yeah, she looked at me dead in my face and was like, "You're either the most committed man ever, or you're gay. Because I'm sexy as fuck, and you should be trying to get this pussy." That's a quote. That's a quote. And I'm sitting there going, I'm like, holy shit. Who told this 3 she was a dime? Like, that's crazy work. Like, here's the thing. No matter how good I feel about myself on a Friday night when I fix myself up, I don't have that much confidence to look at a woman in her face and be like, if you're not taking my sexual advances, you're the issue.
You ain't shit.
Because everything he said that she said, where in there did you find her taking any responsibility, or just saying maybe he's just not interested in me?
Here's the thing. I actually was happy because at least she threw the part, you must be really committed. Because I did leave when I went there that I was, hey, I'm in a relationship. So I'm at least glad that she threw that up there. She didn't just immediately go to the gay. But she did kind of throw it as it was a detour. Like, the detour is you might be in a committed relationship, but I really just think you're gay because you're not taking this vagina right now.
Because you offended her by not cheating on your girlfriend. I promise you that's where she took it.
Which is already crazy enough that she expected you to cheat on your girlfriend.
What did I just
with her ass?
Yeah, Ruben AG, here is the biggest twist ever. So fast forward, God, because that was like that's 20 years ago. She is married to a woman now, but she was saying I was gay.
You are not kidding. I didn't see that coming. She worried about why she ain't getting no dick from you, and she out here slipping and sliding. For real?
I mean, maybe she realized she won't get no dick from no dude. Maybe she needed to try the other side. And Moco Capo asked if she was sexy AF.
No,
because you called her a 3.
See, here's the thing. The 3 was just me fucking being a dick. She wasn't a 3. She was an attractive young lady. Look, she won't my speed, but I will never accuse this woman of being ugly. You know what I'm saying? She was not ugly. She just won't my type. She won't my speed. She was more the dude that I was with. Speed.
I was gonna say she more Terry speed.
She was a Terry absolute.
So she had a great personality.
No, it wasn't even that. She was pretty. Hey.
I didn't say she wasn't pretty.
No, I'm just saying she just wasn't my type. Like it's a hard stop there. It wasn't anything about her physically that didn't. It was just like after being there that afternoon, I was just like, nah, this ain't me. I'm good.
She's not worth you cheating on my girl with.
Yeah, I'm my services were to occupy your time. That's it.
Oh wow. Why is this 3 acting like she a dime? All right.
See, like I said, that's why I had to correct that, because no, she's not a 3. I would never accuse this chick of being 3. That was just me.
What would you accuse her of being of? Let's be real.
Sounds like she's probably between a 7 and an 8.
I would give her a 6.
I'll say a 6.
I would say 6, but under the right circumstances, when somebody's presenting themselves to go out and everything, she could be a hard, strong 7. Strong.
Yeah, but she also
and that's
take her ass off. Like I'm going to you sucker.
I'm just saying under the right circumstances, dressed up and everything, I'm sure she's a 7. She's a pretty girl. Like I had no qualms with her. It's just it was a personality clash for me. You know what I'm saying? And that it was a hard stop there. I was also in a relationship, but like I said, it was just how passive she said that. You're either really committed, and then like she just threw that shit away it was like, oh, you're gay.
Because no man ain't gonna take the chance not to drown in my shit.
Yes, it's like, yo, like you came to the pool and you ain't gonna swim. That's how I feel like she was treating me, and I'm just like, yo, like I'm the lifeguard. You know what I'm saying? I don't jump in unless it's an emergency. You know what I'm saying? And my man looked fine.
Well, I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know.
I don't even know what sparked that, AG, but you weren't wrong about nothing you said. So who was Ruben caping for?
I wasn't caping for nobody.
He wasn't really caping for anything. I just, like I said, we were talking about. He was saying his take on, like women being extra, like in a harassment type of way. Is that what you were saying?
Man, I don't even remember.
Like
But anyway, what I brought up was the fact that, you know, I thought that his answer was incomplete because women have a different environment. And when your environment is different, your behavior is different. Because men spend so much time making themselves small because a woman actually talked to them. Oh, that's right, Moco Cowboy. Thank you. Women's fashion sense. And I said to Ruben, it's like as much as is as expected of men coming to the table with all sorts of money and skill and all the things, which Ruben thought he needed a woman's touch. I said, Ruben, a woman's touch is nice, but you don't need any woman to do anything. And so that's what led into.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because like basically we were talking about how him and his wife went thrift shopping, thrifting last weekend. And I was just like, yeah, man, I buy shit that's functional. You know, I wear khakis. I have shirts, but I ain't got but like 6 or 7 shirts. None of them really got collars unless they're suit stuff. Like because I'm in my uniform more than I'm in anything else. You know, so like I buy functional shit. I don't necessarily buy shit for you know, as far as like, you know, to dress up or whatever, or even like match. Like I do basic matching. Whereas like I kind of brought you up, Moby, because I was like, yeah, like style, that's Moby. Moby got that shit. Like he can go shopping and get himself together. The man's got like 50 pair of shoes and they're all different colors to match the outfit that he's got going on that day. I got 3 pair of shoes and one of them is a boot. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have the fashion sense to do that. So I was basically saying, you know, I probably need a woman to help me with my fashion sense and just buy clothes, stuff like that.
Nah, see, AG, I think both of y'all are kind of missing it. I don't think you need a woman, Ruben, for fashion sense. You need a woman to motivate you to get on your fashion sense. Like, I promise you, the right woman says, hey, you look good in what you have on that day. All of a sudden, you're going to go to the store and be like, well, shit, let me see if I can get some more stuff that fits this mold of what she said looks good. You need a woman to motivate fashion sense. There's a difference. Like, you don't need a woman to dress you. You know what I'm saying? That's kid shit. You don't need that. You just need a woman to be like, hey, you look good in that, so you can go to the store the next time and be like, you know what?
I'll buy a shit ton of that.
You know what I'm saying? She said I look good in that, so I mean, shit, maybe I look good in that. Maybe I can do that.
True. Like I think I got more fashion shit sense in my work clothes than I do in my personal clothes. Because once again, I'm in the bitches 5 days a week, and I don't really have a life after that. So it's like at this point in time. So yeah, once again, but I've always been a functional dude. I've always dressed functional. I've always bought functional. I mean, I don't wear jeans because that I don't like the way they fit on me.
Well, I said that. I told you a lot of the reason. Honestly, I'm going to use me. I'm not going to use you. Maybe you're different. But a lot of the things that drive me to do or not do something, as far as clothing goes, is my weight. if I was smaller, I would not have issues. In fact, I would probably shop a lot more and I would look a lot different. But I believe bigger people go through this emotional thing and mentally where clothes aren't fun, bro. You are happy when something feels decent on you.
Well, yeah.
And so
I need room.
that kind of matters. Like when you start, what I'm talking about is when you started talking about wearing jeans, that anxiety that I saw on your face, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah. I mean, it started when I was younger because mom would buy me jeans. That's cool. Shout out to mom. Love mom, whatever. But classic fit don't work for everybody.
I hear you, and it affects you. That's all I'm saying.
And so I wore slacks from 9th grade on. Like, I've maybe bought 2 pair of jeans since like the 8th grade. Because I literally stopped wearing jeans in the 8th grade. I said, don't buy that. I need some slacks. Just because they were comfortable.
I tell you, I got lucky. I got lucky in fashion. And the reason I got lucky in fashion is because when I was in my adolescence and, fashion matters at school and everything, it was the baggy phase. So I'm a big guy. So the baggy phase just made it so it was like, all right, cool. I get the right baggy fit because I was a big guy, but I had a proportion issue. Like my waist is almost the exact same it was when I was in high school. It's like I always hover between 38, 42. I'm always in that sweet spot. But I used to have to get jeans that were like 46, 48 just to get over my thighs because I had really big legs. So luckily we were in the baggy phase. So I was like, cool. If I grew up in the 70s and early 80s when everybody was wearing the skin tight jeans and everything, bruh, I would have had anxiety about jeans and stuff too, because I'd be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want the chubby checker from the waist down dude, man. Like that's not the good look.
They made a whole episode on girlfriends about something like that, bro. It's not. I'm telling you, man.
But I had an ex-girlfriend in high school that was just like, yo, one of the things that attracted me about you. I was like, what? She was like, you had the biggest butt on the baseball team. I'm like, bro, I'm so glad you never told me that, because I'd have been like, yo, like that would have made me so self-conscious. Like, and then my mom was like, I never knew what your number was in football. I just always looked for the dude with the biggest legs. I'm like, holy shit, I played football for how many years? You telling me you? She was like, well, you did change your number a lot. I'm like, yeah, but you don't know one of them. Give me one number I was. She couldn't do it. She couldn't do it.
Well, yeah,
like, Mom, I played football, elementary school, high school, college, and you never knew one number I was?
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Because when I was in the 8th, 9th grade, I had a booty. I had a bubble booty, So classic fit shit. Just to pull them over up to my waist was like a hassle. And I was like,
fit
man.
And relaxed fit never relaxed me.
Nah. Not to mention walking.
I was a boot cut guy all the way. Like, I got to get the boot cut because they bigger. And the bigger in the legs, I need it.
Nah, so very quick story. I was talking about Moby. Moby with the cakes. That's funny. That's what it says. Do you stretch fit now? I guess you're talking to you.
I can go with a smaller fit now, like because I'm smaller. It just is what it is. I'm smaller.
Yeah, you got skinny jeans.
You know what I'm saying? No, sir. Don't you do that.
He's already said this, sir. He's already said this.
I will not do that. I have put on some slim fit jeans at my wife's behest, and that was for her because your boy was like, "Hey, I got testicles. Where they go? Like, where you supposed to put these?" Like, I've been looking at the young boys in the tight jeans, and I'd be like, "Y'all niggas ain't got nuts." Like, that is just it. There's no way y'all dudes got nuts. I'm not saying you got a little dick. I'm just saying you ain't got no nuts. I'm not even talking about the penis. I'm just like, y'all niggas ain't got no nuts. Because like that slim fit and you got that, there's no way. There's no way. It's like, yo, where you putting your balls at? I was like looking for the pocket I'm like, yo, is there a pocket that you put it? Is there a special pouch in these skinny jeans
I don't
that you're supposed to
understand it,
put your
man.
balls in? So no, sir, don't you do the skinny jeans. Slim fit, maybe, but I am a relaxed fit jean guy now. Like, I can do relax now.
Yeah, nah.
I can do some classics now. But yeah, the skinnies, nah, buddy. I feel uncomfortable in the slims. I'd be like reaching at my calves and stuff, pulling them out. Like I want some give.
So, what I was saying is, back in the day, this is when I realized like I could do shit for myself because, of course, it's well documented. I grew up in 4-H, and my mom worked for the 4-H office. So, of course, you know, when 4-H shit happens in the office, I'm there. Why? I don't got choices. So I started doing sewing. And so like it was called basically like we make clothes and then we would have to model them like in public and shit. So fashion review, modeling in public and shit. So I made a pair of slacks because I was just like, F these jeans. It was in the summer, so I was wearing shorts. But I was like, this, I ain't wearing. This is why I made a pair of slacks. And I got my little roly-poly fat ass up there. And, you know, I did the whole modeling shit, the fashion review. Second place blue, baby. Stop playing. Because it was both the modeling and then the actual pants. Like, because we had to learn how to sew with machine and without. So that's when I was just like, slacks are it. Fuck this shit called jeans. I ain't got time for that bullshit no more. Open my world up, man. Now, with that being said, there was the only pair of slacks I ever made because I just went and bought the rest of them.
Said you wanted to quit while you was ahead. You was like, you know what? I got it right this time. We good.
Exactly. I got my second place blue, man. I'm good. Like, and I never did fashion review ever again. Fuck that. Like, don't get it twisted. It is what it is. But it's just like, you know, that's how I discovered that there was something else other than jeans and shorts out there. Because like when you don't have control on what your parents buy you, clothes wise, you take what you get. But then after that, hey mom, let's have a conversation. These jeans, I love you. Can we move that money from jeans to slacks? Because your son needs to be comfortable. You know, had I thought about it, I probably would have made a comment saying his balls need to move in slacks because they didn't move in the jeans because them shits were tight at the top. But at that point in time, I didn't think about it. But now if I had that conversation, now, yeah, appreciate the slacks because my balls couldn't move. Kind of a problem. Just saying.
Yeah, like,
So-
I'm glad I didn't grow up in your era. Like I'm glad I was later when, because you know what I'm saying, I be looking at the big dudes back in the early 80s, man, and I'm just like, hey man, I'm glad I ain't have to Big Bang Hank it out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. And I mean,
with the
shit.
tight jeans, a little t-shirt on, like, hey, bro, I'm so glad. Like now, that's why when I see the big dudes now with fashion, the big dudes got the little t-shirts on, they belly all out. I'm just like, man, I'm so like, but now I'm just like, y'all big dudes are comfortable doing it now, cause like, I wasn't comfortable. Like I was like, nah, man, I'm not trying to be out there for the world like that.
You ain't ready for the world, man?
No, man, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I had no qualms about my insecurity. I was a big guy. You know what I'm saying? And fashion helped me cover it up. People didn't know how big I was. Like everybody looked big in the baggy clothes.
That's very true. Especially those little punk ass kids who
Getting the
go,
6X shirts, you know
Man,
what I'm saying? All the Foot Locker
kids,
t-shirts.
man. F them kids.
You know, I go there and try to get a 3X. I go there and try to get a
FTK, whatever.
3X because I need the 3X, and all
Bruh.
the 3Xs out, and I'm looking at all these 125-pound dudes walking around with 3X shirts on. I'm like, what y'all doing, bro?
All I'm saying, man,
It makes you angry all over again.
Bro.
Because, like, bro, I'm 300 pounds, man. I'm almost 300 pounds, and like you, what we doing here, bro?
yeah. Why you taking my shirt, motherfucker? Like, I'm telling you, man, I worked in the mall, and I know when the champ shipments came in, so I rolled down. Yo, man, what's up with that? What's up with that 4 or 5X? Oh man, I just sold it to some little kid. He knew I was coming for that shit, man. Like, what are we doing? If it ain't all I'm saying is we shouldn't be selling shit that's more than 2 levels above people's body size. Because at a 5X, man, the kid can't wear it, man. It slips off. It's a damn dress. Like, what are we doing?
I just hope that people know that big people are the nicest human beings on earth. Because, like, really, me and some of my partners, we could have just been out there kicking skinny motherfuckers' ass and taking their t-shirts, not taking their Jordans and shit. We could have just been whooping ass for shirts. You know what I'm saying? Come up off that white tee, bitch. Like,
they robbing people for their shirts.
Yo, give me that jersey, son.
You should see a whole bunch of skinny dudes walking, no shirt on. Like, what happened to you? Oh, man, 3X got him. Be a gang called 3X. 3X got him, bro.
3X got him.
Caught him lacking, bro. He was hanging out with his girl. They just caught his ass lacking.
Yeah, man. 8X shirts like them kids in the Bad Boy video trying to do the Harlem Shake dance.
Oh, that shit was infuriating, man. It's like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, really. Get off it, motherfucking kids. See, man. F them kids, man, all day.
Every time I used to see like a 5'9", 145-pound person in the big and tall section for t-shirts, I'd be like, "Come on, bro, what you getting it for your dad? Can we have some? You getting it for your dad or something? Like, do you actually know an actual, adult-sized male in your life that needs this shirt, or is this a gift? Because this can't be for you."
All I'm saying, man, we get 5% of the store. Why are you over here? You're too small to be over here. Well, I'm a big dude too. Yeah, when you're at the carnival and you're at the mirror, that's when you big, bro. Get out of here, punk ass. Man, I used to fight, man. I used to want to fight so much.
Like I said, big people are nice, man, because we could have just been out here jumping these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
Like, just come up, run that shirt, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All day. With that being said, let's go to our question of the day, because it has a lot to do with all of this. So, name one style or fad that was cool back in the past and you want to bring it back now, and name one that you would just not like to see again. AG.
Well, I'm going to start with what I don't want to see again. It's the jelly shoes. They were made of a thin plastic, and they made women's feet look dirty because I felt like the plastic was melting around their feet in the summertime. It's all sweaty. There's nothing. Oh man, it was awful.
So AG, I'm a bust this out for you, and I apologize. They still have them on now. They're called Crocs.
No, this is a thing.
Not the same.
I mean,
can't let you slide on that. Not the same.
Crocs.
I feel you. I understand your disdain towards Crocs, but we're not gonna lump them in that same category. Not
even close. Not even close. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like Crocs either. But what I'm saying to you is, these jelly shoes, and I think they.
Oh no, they're horrible.
Say what?
They were horrible.
Okay, well, that's
absolutely horrible.
At least they didn't have sport like in the summertime when you're supposed to wear them because they're an open air shoe. It's like, oh my, are you serious? But that's what we was doing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you look at the people at Walmart, you probably got some people wearing them shits in there.
Maybe. But I got one thing that I like, and they're two things, but they're kind of the one and the same. But candies and Dr. Scholl sandals. Oh man. I love those shoes on women. I would not be mad if they came back.
I was thinking about that. I was like, candies is shoes for women. I was like, I see where he's going with that.
Yes. So those are my two things. And the only reason, and honestly, and ironically enough, the only reason I had those 3 or 2 is because the 80s came back. And a lot of things that started in the 80s have only gotten better because my introduction, your introduction to video games was probably Atari, or no, it was probably Pong. Maybe I was a little bit older. Maybe I was
Atari
more aware.
2600, baby.
But yeah, after Pong, I had an Atari 2600, and that's where my gaming stopped until I had a PlayStation 1. And so gaming has gotten so much better. A lot of the things that we used to sit around and wish would happen happened right before my eyes. So it's just like, because I have a PlayStation 3 just to play, DVDs if that's what I want to do, which is rare, but I have it for that. But honestly, there's a part of me that looks at that thing and goes, I remember when you wished half of this stuff was happening. And it's like, yo, crazy. I ran across a Walkman. I had a Walkman when I was a kid. My grandmother saved a little money and got me a Walkman. I love that thing. It still exists, but it's in my phone. It's only gotten better. Now I don't even have to pay for, CDs per item. I have millions of songs at my disposal, like right now. And
I'm sorry. Did you have the waterproof Walkman? The yellow and gray joint?
It wasn't that deep because I ain't trying to swim nowhere. So it's like whatever. So yeah, I had, and it was so cool. I had the little Walkman and I had the cassette in there, and I had my headphones, and my cousin Sheila introduced me to Tina Marie, and I never looked back. I was like, bro, Square Biz on some headphones, bruh. I thought it was the neatest thing. Because now I can walk down the street.
Straight nostalgic with that. Like
I'm telling you, man.
I got beef with that song later. We're not gonna talk about now. I got beef with that song later.
Beef with Tina Marie, or is it that song?
You got beef with Square Biz?
So, all right.
Come on, man. Explain.
Hear me out.
God, you a hater, bro. Like that's
Hear me out.
There it is.
So, first of all, the song is like 7 minutes long.
Okay, and
a lot of songs were back then.
Yes, they were.
So, and the majority of the song is fire. I'm dancing in the car. However, I blame Rick James for this because it had to be Rick James' fault. Like, she started rapping, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I don't remember this part. But then she went into I guess before Auto-Tune came out, Square Biz. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, that is, like, y'all could have stopped this shit like 2 minutes ago. This shit was bomb the first 4 minutes,
Ruben,
and you gave us some bullshit.
The song was for the clubs, and the clubs wanted a song. That's why all the songs were longer back then, because songs were made for parties and clubs, and you wanted it to be long. I get what you're saying. That one note irritates your soul. I get it. It sounds like it's like a whole Fantasia song does me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, stop talking about people can't read, man. But
see, you brought that up. I said her voice irritates me. That's it.
But yeah, man, like if that shit ended like at 4:30, or they just went instrumental for 2 minutes, we good.
Okay,
AG, this man is looking for beef, bro. Looking for beef, bro.
Okay, before I go there, which you're right, but before I go there, I'm gonna say, what about Lover Girl? Is that okay?
No, I like Tina Marie. It's just the Square Biz song went 2 minutes too long.
I like it when she rapped in French. There's nothing wrong with that.
Once again, that's not the part I have an issue with. It's that
man, the first time I heard that, I thought that was dope. I was like, okay.
Man, there's nothing dope about that.
And then I found out she was a white girl. I had no idea for years.
Bruh, real talk. Same thing. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
But I mean, wasn't Rick James like slamming it?
I mean,
because she was only like 15 or 16.
No, like she was of age, and she was just really young.
Was she?
Because actually, she was signed to Motown, and Motown didn't treat her right, so she went over to another.
Okay,
I thought she was. And got off.
She was the first. They were the first R. Kelly Aaliyah.
I don't think so. She was pretty young.
And even if they were together, they wouldn't be the first to do that.
No,
in the music industry,
Jerry Lee Lewis, sir. At least Rick James didn't date his cousins. Just saying.
I don't know. Rick James ain't talking about fucking 60-year-old girls.
They weren't cousins, sir.
She's still 60.
They weren't cousins.
Might as well be cousins.
We gotta start at the cousins.
Stop. No. Do not mix nasty shit with culturally nasty shit. Those are two different levels of nasty. We're not gonna lump them all together.
Actually, Mo, I got a bone to pick with him because he's kind of giving him a pass with the whole cousin thing, but he freaked out when I said, "Man, it's not a big deal if you have a crush on your cousin." We went back and forth about that, and I'm he was girl clutch in about that.
No, you should never have sex with your cousin.
He didn't say sex. You said sex.
Or you should be crushing on your cousin. Like, nah.
Ruben, they're people. And a lot of your best cousins have your best female cousins have a lot of qualities you carry with you through your life. It's just a simple crush, man. Everybody know you ain't gonna do nothing about it. I'm just saying, and he couldn't handle it, man. He wouldn't even let me talk about it. I'm like, bro, and now you up here, really?
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, AJ. I kind of cringed at that too, because I was just like, AJ, hear me out. I hear what you're saying, and this is gonna sound even worse, but it's one of them things where I'm like, even if you feel like that, I need you to shut the fuck up about it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Like, hey man, there's some secrets that you take to the grave.
It's not a secret.
No, I'm not saying it's got to even be a secret, Ruben. I'm just like, yo, if you feel like you crushing on your cousin, I just need you to shut the fuck up about it. That's it. I'm not mad at you. I ain't throwing no judgment or shade towards you.
Me either.
I'm simply saying, keep that shit to yourself.
And you can't be mad when other people don't want to talk about that kind of shit.
I'm okay if I never have to hear that.
What I'm actually saying, Ruben, is making comparison. The comparison is you reacted much more strongly to me than you did Jerry Lee. That's all I was saying, sir.
Because we can. You closer to me than Jerry Lee. I don't give a fuck about that dude.
I just thought we were talking about concepts, sir. Concepts. Apparently, you are splitting hairs right now.
And he said crushing on your cousin. He didn't say crushing on your underage cousin. You know what I'm saying? Double nasty. You know what I'm saying? We got to separate our nasty, man. Like just
man, look, all the thing I'm saying is I hear what you're saying. I'm not going to mention it again, but I was just making a comparison, a juxtaposition from the reactions to when I said what I said. And then what his reaction was to when I told him Jerry Lee was dating his cousin. And they are vastly different. Very different.
Because I'm about to say, hey, Ruben, I hear what you're saying. You just like it's all nasty. And I'm cool. You're right. It's all nasty. But I'm simply saying, we know about R. Kelly. We have our suspicions about what was going on based on documentaries and everything. Now, if I doubled down and said that girl he was peeing on was his first cousin, would that not make you feel even weirder about it?
Yeah, that's
exactly. That's all I'm saying. Let's not mix our nasty.
Like, bitch, what we doing? You couldn't have found some 12-year-old girl to be on?
Exactly. I'm saying
that ain't kidding you. Like, what we doing?
Let's just not mix our nasty.
Let's not. That's got to be a t-shirt, bro. y'all, I mean, you make it so hard to pick a intro.
I mean,
come on, man. I thought I had one like 20 minutes ago, and then here he go again. Like, don't mix our nasty.
Hey, Mo B, you know what it is.
Oh man.
All right, thank you, Mo B.
All right, so the thing I don't want to come back. I never want the shiny suit era to come back.
God bless
actually, I'm gonna double down. I never want the shiny suit era to come back, and I never want like the Steve Harvey oversized suit era to come back either. Like I kind of want neither. And here's the thing: I'm not shading on the Steve because look, I was a big dude and I had a whole bunch of oversized suits. You know what I'm saying? I was out here doing it too. But yeah, I just never again. Let's just look back at that and say, we can do better. And the shiny suit era, like the whole shiny suit era, and the mixture of like the disco 70s era where everybody, where dudes is out here wearing glittery shit at the club, like this, I'm cool. We don't need that.
Saturday Night Fever, baby.
Yeah, I'm cool. We don't need that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing. If you just, if you a dude that wants to do that, cool. I just don't want it to be like the fashion trend where everybody doing it. Like,
all it takes is the right person.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's gonna happen. The right person gonna do it, and then next thing you know, it's gonna be a whole bunch of people with shiny suits, and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck we doing?
As shiny suits and shiny shoes.
I mean,
Because the patent leather shoe issue, I mean not issue, but the patent
not even the
shoe
patent.
thing.
See, here's the thing. It's weird you say that, AG, because like there was a while, I'd say maybe a decade ago, a lot of dudes was wearing like the bright rhinestone like color shoes and shit, and it didn't bother me because they weren't doing that with the whole suit. It was just like, all right, cool. If you're trying to draw attention to just one part of your outfit, hey, cool. I'm not gonna do it, but cool. No shade. But like if you was that shiny from like the feet all the way to your neck,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
hey bro, like don't be rhinestoning it from the neck down. Like we not, come on, man. Like we don't need to bling you out like that. But yeah, that's the thing I don't want to come back. But the thing I kind of do want to come back is the house party fashion where you was going to a party and you might wear like some slacks and a blazer and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of dressed up when we used to go out. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at the House Party movie as a prime example. Like Play was fly as fuck in his red blazer and his red slacks.
okay,
like,
you talking about the original?
Yeah. I'm saying
Okay.
like he
You gotta
fly as
specify.
fuck. Yeah, but I'm saying like
that shit in LeBron James' house was terrible.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like the original House Party. How how guys would dress up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the dudes and that even the lame outfits. It's like, hey, dudes was kind of dressing up a little bit. Like when you went out, it won't the same as like when you was just at the crib or when you was just going to the store. Like the idea of going out, he was like, I'm gonna dress up a little bit.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that would come back in fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate going to a place and they got on the dress code, you can't wear no plain white tees and stuff. I'm just like, why the fuck would anybody want to come to a club wearing a plain white tee? Like, what are we doing? Look, can we try?
Gooning?
Now, no, it's not even just gooning. Because yes, that is what they doing, but really, it's the women's fault. And here's why I'm gonna blame the women, because if you can go to the club in some jeans, a plain white t-shirt, and get some pussy, you're gonna do it. So the onus is on them. Because if they was like, hey, we got a dress code requirement before you can even approach us, dudes would do better going out. But because they don't, like, look, women are motivated. Women are always the motivating factors when it comes to young men. So whatever they tolerate and accept, that's what's gonna happen. That's why, a long time ago, somebody that looked like Lil Wayne could never get a woman. And now you see a whole bunch of dudes out here looking like they didn't take a shower, going out, and women are like, oh, he's so sexy. And I'm just like, he looked like he didn't bathe.
He looks like a troll.
Yeah, he looks, not a shade to Lil Wayne. I'm just saying his confidence and his whole persona that made women like that. Now there's a whole bunch of other dudes that can get away with stuff like that. And it's like, why?
Because all it takes is the right one.
Yeah.
Just like the shiny suits.
Look like
so like I said,
Rice
the fashion thing I want to come back because I kind of want like the days where dudes dressed up a little bit to go out, man.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So what I don't want to come back, the Gumby haircut, man. That shit's got to stay buried deep forever. That shit should never come back. I see these motherfucking little kids with that stupid ass shit, and I just look at them. I'm like, there's a reason why that shit died, bro. You don't need to be trying to bring that shit back.
It ain't dead to them.
I mean, God damn it, man.
You know, man. I understand that you don't like the Gumby, and I'm gonna tell you that I don't necessarily like it either. But it don't bring the animus that it seems to bring you to me. Like I'm just like, all right, cool.
That's fine. I just think it's nah, man.
No, but we got to cut them some slack because this is about what you don't like.
I'm gonna cut off.
I get it.
I'm gonna cut off a quarter of my hair sideways, diagonal. Like what the?
Well, this is
what a ramp.
This is all Eddie Murphy's fault to start with. This is his fault. Gumby was quiet, dead, never to be heard from again, and then Eddie Murphy did Saturday Night Live, and it changed everything.
Nah, the dude who really fucked it up, man, brought it back was fucking Bobby Brown.
Well, where do you think he got it from?
I understand that, but he made it popular.
He did. That's that one person.
And Dumbest-
Ruben, he looks
That
disgusting.
haircut's so stupid.
Hey, but shout out to the barber because Bobby's brown shit was always perfectly.
Yeah, 45-degree angle, baby.
That shit was perfect, man. Like,
Somebody put a protractor on that one, buddy.
Man,
Stuff
they
was
roll
tight.
dice off that shit.
Yes.
So, that's the first thing I don't want to come back. The second thing I want to come back, the whole cross color shit, man. Too many goddamn colors in the same space. Like, yeah, it's just
Yeah,
too much for me.
but I don't know.
Sensory fuck up for me. Now for you, Moby, that might be up your alley. You might be
Nah,
cool with
I
that.
see him
no.
in some yellow pants, bro. I could.
No,
some
it-
yellow
it-
denim pants? No way.
I'll
Yellow,
just
blue,
say
and green.
the cross color as a brand and the cross color style kind of has come. It's more muted in a sense.
Yeah,
They don't do it with the entire wardrobe. They do
that
it with
shit
bits
used to
and
be
pieces.
bright.
Yeah, they do it with bits and pieces. Like, prime example, look at any college basketball game, and you see all types of color shoes that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with the rest of their jersey,
True.
and all the swag and stuff they got on ain't got nothing to do. They got 16 different colors on. So the influence is still there. It just ain't as pronounced.
Yeah. I mean, and I look, man, part of me wanted to blame TLC for it because they got super popular, but then everybody was wearing that shit except for me because I couldn't afford it. Lord knows I wouldn't buy it if I could afford it. Because for me, that was just an overload of colors. And I'm just like, I don't even know what shoe to put on. Let's put on the white shoe. That matches everything. Like, what are we doing? Too much. Now, the one thing I do want to bring back, though, and this is more for me because I never really wore this back in the day. And it's kind of every once in a while you kind of see it. Overalls, man. Overalls look dope as shit.
Did they ever really go away though?
I mean, they never died, but it got, as Moby said, muted. You didn't see a ton of them. But every once in a while, you'll see somebody fuck with some overalls. But yeah, man, like, honestly, I would probably buy a pair. But for what? I live in the city. And where am I? What am I wearing them to Walmart? Like, what are we doing?
Well, honestly, if I have one fetish, it's a woman and some overalls. I got my wife to wear it one time. Bruh. Whew.
So it's not overalls for me. It's sundresses.
Them too.
I'm done, man.
That'll
You
get you
said
tossed.
them too.
No,
Oh, there's nothing like a jiggle in a summer dress, man. Whew. Or
but you know what I hate?
gravy.
Muumuus.
Moons are hot, bro.
Bro,
which
they're
is
not.
which is really weird because muumuus and sundress are kind of on a line.
I'm gonna tell you the difference, though.
No. You don't have to tell me the difference. There is a difference.
Yeah.
But what I'm
yeah.
saying is, like, it's so funny that you can love one thing and hate something that are so similar in nature.
It's nuance. It's nuance. But for me, I'm not that guy because I'm a sucker for a muumuu. Because they're thin, everything jiggles. I'm all about that.
I mean, sure.
Just saying. Muumuu paid a lot of bills, homie.
What it is Ruben just wants the top to be tight. That's all he care about. He just like, I need a tighter top.
Well, I mean, but so, I think the biggest difference between a muumuu and a sundress is sundresses are a little bit tighter where they need to be tighter at.
They're tighter up top.
And tight up top. They're also tighter in the butt range. Like you can see the butt, a girl's butt in a sundress, but in a muumuu, it all kind of just goes straight down. And if you have nothing, it makes you look like you have less than nothing. Everybody shouldn't wear muumuus.
Well, shoot, a sundress can do the same thing if you ain't got.
Well,
nothing.
that's
Like,
true.
if you
Everybody should wear
ain't-
sundresses either. I mean, but all I'm saying is like,
Man.
you know,
Ladies, wear whatever you feel like. Don't let this man shame you into not wearing stuff. Wear whatever you feel like wearing. Because I promise you, somebody's still willing to simp over you for it. Like, don't matter.
I mean, AG loves muumuus, man.
I simp over.
Yeah.
I will. I mean, because again, man, it's like I dated a girl that had a muumuu. I think hers wasn't one of the ones that were They had the velour ones, and then they had the cloth ones that were not so thin, but hers were form fitting, but it was still like real loose. But man, bruh, muumuus are the bomb.
Muumuus
I'm
are
just
only
saying, you
good.
run up on that.
Muumuus are only good is if she's got a nice set of breasts.
Okay,
My opinion.
sure, I understand. You're not wrong.
If you have no booty, it makes you look like you have negative booty. Whereas a sundress, I mean,
They do the same thing, sir.
I was about to say the exact same thing, bro.
eh,
Nah. You're just reaching for a reason to say the sundress is better, and you don't need to. All you gotta do is
I'm
say
not.
I like the sundress better. That's
I'm
it.
not reaching for a reason. I'm
Well,
just
it
saying.
kind of sounds that way because if you don't have no booty, you don't have no booty in the sundress either.
And it looks just
But
as flat.
But I think different women, like I've never seen one woman wear both a sundress and a muumuu. That I've never seen. Now I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
I have.
All I'm
I
saying
have
is,
to.
yeah, I've not seen the same woman in a sundress and a muumuu. Because if you look at the sundress, why would you get a muumuu? That doesn't make
Because a
sense.
muumuu was comfortable around the house. You know, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing my thing, whatever it is. No one's around but me and my man, or just me by myself, or whatever. That's what that is. That's like your t-shirt and sweatpants or shorts. It's the same thing for them.
Oh, I would only wear if I was, and I'd probably wear
I'm
something
just telling you
different.
what it is. I'm just telling you
If
what
I
it is.
was not single.
I'm bowing out of this because I don't have any feeling positive or negative about it. It's like whatever.
I have plenty of positive, but I'm gonna bow too. It's his opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead with that. You do
Yeah.
you, sir. You like
Yeah.
it, I love it.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so definitely bring back the overalls, get rid of the Gumby, and get rid of cross colors. Cause
Bring back the overalls. I just can't remember when like overalls were like super
so
big. There
overall-
was like a small window for me.
overalls were big with cross colors.
Yeah,
The
that's what I'm
problem
saying.
is-
It's like, to me, it's like an overlap.
Yeah, the cross color situation is just a sensory overload for me. I mean, I don't have like epilepsy or nothing, but sometimes it's just too much. Like I'm a simple guy, man. 1-2 colors. I see 12 colors. First of all, I didn't know 12 different colors existed. Like I thought it was Roy G. Biv and some shit you might put together in your own whatever. They found another like 6 colors in the damn rainbow. I don't know where that shit came from. And I was just like, this is too much. You know, kid in the candy store. Nope, I'm out. And that's just how it was. But at the same time, I was a fan of the overalls. So like once again, I brought TLC. There was good and bad each way. I didn't really feel them rocking the crest colors, but I dig the overalls. It's kind of weird.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a pair of
It's
Dickies.
not weird. I get it.
Yeah.
Because Dickies, they got off on that period of time.
Yeah.
It's not like their main audience stayed their main audience, but they were mainstream for a minute. So, and they kind of still are, depending on how you dress.
Yeah. So, you know, that's what it's about for me. AG, what's on your mind?
I just want folks to understand that if there are 20 women at my table where I'm eating, there's only one woman that can get something off my plate. I just want everybody to know, don't pick my plate.
Hold the fuck up. Stop it. Stop
So
it.
I was glad that you
got
said it. Because I'm
randoms?
about to explain.
You
I'm
got
about to
randoms
explain.
getting what?
You had random going on your plate and you didn't go to jail?
Look, man, it's not worth going to jail over, but I will tell somebody, what are you doing? There's one person that
They
can,
better at least be
that
family.
can, without permission, with their bare hands, pick stuff off my plate.
Were they at least family?
The only thing I'll say is women have a lot of cachet, and they sometimes can be a little extra. And if they feel like they're familiar, and ironically enough, if they like you, they think that they can disrespect you like that.
Nah, I said hell no.
There's one woman that can get something off my plate. One. I just won't put that out there.
Whew. Man,
I'm saying just observe in life. Just observe. If a woman likes you, the disrespect starts sooner. If she's out to dinner with you, she will pick off your plate. A lot of times, you will ask her, "What do you want?" Get anything you want. She gets what she wants, and the first thing she does is pick off your plate. And it's just like, heifer, I don't know you like that. Because to me, that is a disrespectful thing to do, especially after I told you to get what you wanted. If you wanted fries, get fries. That's all I'm saying. You're not the girlfriend. I just met you. Yeah, no, that's not cute. So I'm just saying in general, at this point in my life, it could have been any point in my life. If you're the girlfriend, you're golden. Now I have a wife, golden. Yeah, nobody else.
Yeah, you better than me, dog.
That's an intimate thing.
You are better than me.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying that too. Because I 100% agree with you.
It's in the world, player. And like I said, the irony in all of this is if a woman likes you, she will disrespect you like that and think it's cute and get mad at you for you saying something. Woman, what are you doing? So that's what's on my mind.
Woo.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm going to jail.
Like I said, not worth going to jail, but
you say that, Ruben, but nah, man, you just be highly irritated because you're not about to just backhand no chick for going on your plate. You're just gonna look at her like she a dirty hoe. And in the back of your mind, you're just gonna be like, I don't respect anything about you or your bloodline from here on out.
He's not wrong.
So, I guess
your instinct might be like, I should slap this chick, but I don't think you would do it over something like that because, first of all, I think you'd be in too much shock if some chick just reached on your plate and grabbed
some random.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think you'd just be too shocked, and I don't think your first nature when you get shocked would be to hit. I think your first nature would probably just to be appalled first, then maybe a little bit confused. And then maybe the anger emotion comes out.
Nah.
See, right now you're just looking at the scenario with everything you know is happening. Like if it happens, me and you just talking about the game that happened last night, and some random chick just reaches on your plate and grabs a fry, you ain't gonna know what to do. You're gonna be like, hold on. First of all, you might even look at me for recognition, like, did I just see this bitch take a fry from me?
No, I'm gonna look at you and be like, can I slap this bitch?
Well, like, either way, that's recognition.
Does that take you back to that woman drinking the orange juice in y'all's crib?
Yeah. We all look for recognition.
She is lucky that was his orange juice, man.
Yeah,
bro.
I just want you to know that is why I'm describing this situation, Ruben, because like if you would have told me that was gonna happen, AG, my immediate ego answer would have been like, then I'm gonna have to whoop her ass or something, like, or she gonna have to get up and out. But when it happened in real time, like in real time, I gotta see a chick and a random wife beater standing in my kitchen drinking my orange juice out the carton. I'm trying to figure out, did I just not wake up? Like, this got to be a fucked up dream.
He looked at me for verification, and I was like, "Yeah, she did that shit."
I was just like, "Is this happening?" And then it was like, "What am I supposed to do now?" Like, because like if this was a dude, I'd be like, "Hey, we can go straight to the fisticuffs." But being that you are the female anatomy, now it adds a little bit of nuance to the situation. Where now I don't know how I'm supposed to approach. Like now I'm just like, now whoever's responsible for you being here, I feel like I should go whoop his ass. But that's like my best friend, so like I can't just go up to him and be like, "Hey, bro, yo bitch out here drinking random orange juice, so you're gonna have to take this L for her."
I
You
think the other
ask him to buy you another carton of oranges. You going straight to the
absolutely
fight.
did. I absolutely said you gonna buy me some juice. He did. Respect, bruh. Respect. He absolutely bought me some orange juice.
But I think the other thing was we were about 200 feet away from her. So there's a distance there.
Oh, I thought y'all were just like in the common area. In
the common area, but our kitchen was long.
Yeah.
You know
Okay, I didn't realize.
I'm by the
Okay.
laundry portion of the kitchen, so I'm like on the other end. I'm minding my business, doing my laundry. You know what I'm saying? I got clothes in my hand in a basket, and I see a chick drinking my orange juice
Shock.
as if it is the greatest vitamin C supplement she has ever in her life had. Like it was like in slow motion, AG, and I'm just looking at her, and then Ruben's like walking from the other side, and he looks and sees her, and I look at him, and it was a plea for help. It was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, is this actually happening? First of all, it was recognition. It was like, yo, I am seeing this chick, right? I ain't tripping, right? Like,
Did I believe my man ass eyes?
No, it's AG. I was drinking a lot at the time, so part of me was like, yeah, did I drink too much? Like, am I?
It was first thing in the damn morning, man.
Yeah, it's like, did I see this? And yeah, and the morning part comes to play too, because I'm like, did I really wake up, or is this a fucked up dream? this a fucked up dream. First of all, why is she in my dream? Second of all, why is she in my dream drinking my goddamn juice?
looking like a black male gorilla. Bruh.
See, you keep going back to aesthetics. I don't give a fuck about what she looked like. It was the principle of what was happening. That's all that mattered to me.
I mean, but AG, that wasn't even the worst part. That wasn't even the worst part, man. He looked at us like we don't pay rent there.
He looked at me like I didn't fucking live there.
Yeah.
And the level of disrespect that I felt in that moment is where I draw the line in life. I'm just like, never can I allow such a high level of disrespect to go on in my face like that ever again.
I can't remember, but did she put it back?
She didn't drink it all. She put it back. Put top over, put it right back in there.
Wow. That's what I thought.
That's what made it worse too, because I'm just like, yeah, you ain't gonna just go kill it. Like you gonna put it back like it's yours. Like
you left a little swallow up in that joint, like Delary said.
Because basically she was like, yo, it's mine now.
She put it back in his ass in front of him.
She put it back in the refrigerator, like, this is my refrigerator now. Like
Thanks.
you are in my house now.
Bro,
so I went back in my room. I put my clothes down. I walked to the room. I knocked on the door because she had went back in the room. Ron came to the door and I was like, you need to give me some more juice. That's all I said to him. I didn't say nothing else. You need to give me some more juice. And he looked at me. And he looked at her. No words. That's why that's my boy. Respect. He was just like, all right, got you. That night, juice. Respect.
She could at least got a damn cup.
He knew what happened. We didn't even have to tell the boy. He was like, yep, you got violated because I see that angry red look in your face. That was what he said. He's like, yep. He's like, you look like hot sauce right now. So I'm just gonna get you some juice, man.
That's hilarious. You look like hot sauce.
He called me Texas Pete, actually. He said, yeah, Texas Pete, man. All right. And I never discussed it with him, AG. I ain't never bring it up. It ain't never no thing that Ruben brings it up, but I don't ever look at him and be like, hey, you remember that time your disrespectful ass side chick came and
he ain't got to do that shit. I do that shit for him.
Wait a minute, was Ron side chick?
Yeah, bro. Oh my God.
AG,
that's can of worms.
That's what made it even worse.
She's not. Is she one his girlfriend?
It won't even a man, bro. If it would have been like a regular squad chick, I'd have been like, all right. You ain't supposed to do that, but I'm going to assume that you and your significant other are going to replenish this juice. We good. But seeing the side chick, I still don't know her name. Never knew her name.
Not ever?
Never knew her name.
The only thing that we know about her is a year or two ago,
she
kicked our boy in the nuts.
She had kicked Terry in the nuts before in front of me. So I already knew she had that disrespect in her. I already knew she had that because when that happened, he looked at me for recognition. So that same look I gave to Ruben, he had given to me. And I gave him, and I didn't give him what Ruben did. Ruben gave me reassurance. Terry looked at me and I turned around because I was just like, I don't want to be a witness to whatever you do. Basically, I was saying, whatever you need to do, okay with me. I understand.
Hey, man. Like, yeah. Hell yeah, I bring that shit up to you all the time.
And I never do. Cause you know why I don't bring up AG? Because my man was solid. He made it right. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? He didn't argue about it. It won't no back and forth. It was just like, yep, all right, got you.
He did make it right. But you can't be bringing nasty ass gorillas in the house. That's all I'm saying.
But man,
check them shits at the door, man.
See, Ruben, see what you doing right now. You side chick shaming. I'm not
That's
about
right.
to side chick shaming
all
too,
day.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not side chick shaming.
How is he side chick shaming, man?
AG, what is that? Is he not shaming?
I don't know, man. She drank your orange juice and put that spit backwash orange juice back in the refrigerator.
AG, if I say what he's saying, I've been disrespected. It's retaliatory. He's just spectating.
Yo, disrespect for him.
Exactly. I got to go with Ruben on this one, man.
How was his emotional funnel?
If I saw somebody disrespect you, man, I'll be like, yo, that was you gonna just let it slide? And I just let it slide.
I was his emotional translator. This bitch got to go.
See, here's the thing, but see, AG, I never threw the side chick shame in it. Like, I didn't really care about her aesthetics, the fact that she was a side chick. Like, he can leave all that out. I'm all about the person, the disrespect, the principle.
But actually, that's not true because I just brought up the fact that I reiterated the fact that she was a side chick, and your response was like, "Whoa!"
That made it worse. It did make it worse. But what I'm saying,
Ruben saying it though.
Because he keeps going back to the side chick shame because he's going with the aesthetic, saying she didn't look good enough. Because here's the thing: the way he's approaching it, if he was fine, be like, all right, Ron, sometimes you just gotta take one for the team.
Exactly.
See, exactly. That's what I'm saying, AJ. I'm not about the side chick shame because I understand that we all in our lifetime have one that we'll never admit to.
All side chicks are not created equal.
He just so happens to have one that we saw. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you're never supposed to see that one. Like,
well, in Ruben's defense, when a pretty woman does something like that, it's just a little more irritating. Aesthetics matter, man. Aesthetics, because you feel like she's so fine, she's entitled. But when a ugly woman does something,
I get it, AG. But that's why I said I'm just not gonna side chick shame. I'm just gonna
shaming. Hey, Mo B, that's great. I will take care of that for you.
I gotta go with Ruben on this one, man, for real.
I will take one for the team. Because what's not gonna happen is she gonna disrespect. I'll punch her in the face.
See, that's love, man.
Fair. Man. I'm just saying. I'm a principle guy, AG.
I'm glad it was your juice.
I'm a principle guy.
I done went to jail that morning.
I understand both sides. I'll leave it there.
Once again, I'm just glad my man was solid. He didn't, no back
He got
and
you
forth.
juice. He replenished your juice.
You know what I'm saying?
He had no choice.
And it was a bigger juice. You know what I'm saying? He got an even bigger one. So
actually, I don't like the woman because he put Ron in a precarious situation. That could have been really bad.
So here's the thing. We had got on him about that before too. Like, hey, there's a certain jump off etiquette that has to happen when you live with your bros. You know what I'm saying? If you sliding something in the crib that is just for your disposal, we'll just say your disposal, because it's a one-time use thing. It's
even
Tuesday.
Juju like this bitch crazy.
What I'm saying is if you're gonna slide somebody in, you got to make sure that the etiquette's there. Like, they can't be violating the bros. Like,
yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
There is no reason in life for any remote side chick to go in the refrigerator of the place where she doesn't live. She sends Ron ass out there.
Thank you. That's the etiquette.
To go get some
juice.
Etiquette
we talk about. Like, hey, we weren't even supposed to see her
because he was lazy. He caused all this.
Like, we weren't even supposed to see her.
I don't think it's lazy. I just think it's poor choices across the board.
Like,
I mean,
I'm
man.
gonna
See,
say, like, look, it was a long time ago, so we ain't putting nobody's business out there. But what I'm saying is, out of the dudes that lived the crib, everybody slid somebody in the crib at least once.
at least once.
But that's
You know
not
what I'm
the
saying?
issue, though. It's not the issue.
Exactly, but the issue is, don't nobody necessarily know who you slid in because
man.
there's a certain amount of etiquette and decorum.
You
Like,
might have
I
heard
know-
it, but you didn't see it.
I know Ruben had somebody in there. We didn't see her. We didn't. Well, I didn't ask no questions. Everybody else did.
They went CSI in my room, man. What the fuck?
We know Terry. We know Terry had somebody slide in before. We might have heard it. We ain't see it. Cool. It's etiquette, man.
Yeah.
First of all, it's etiquette and respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in making no chick do the walk of shame. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm old school, but like, I don't want all the dudes to be out in the main room and some random just has to walk by everybody and say, hey, and walk out the door. Like, nah, man.
And then
Don't do that to her.
and to continue on with my side chick shaming, she ain't look good enough to come out there in a wife beater and some shorts. Put on a shirt.
It matters.
that cute.
It just matters. It wouldn't have mattered if she.
I wish you could have left that out because like I kind of mentally taken that out of the equation for myself. Like,
that's why I said she looked like a gorilla.
You can't unsee it,
Bruh. I'm just letting you know. I woke up. I'm ready to go to work.
He didn't. It wasn't his greatest victory. All right, let's leave it at that. But he's done better.
That's the first thing I saw that morning, man. And nah, man, fucked up my day.
Oh man, I'm so sorry I opened up this can of worms.
It's
man.
okay. Luckily, I worked at a store with some half decent looking women there, so it was okay. But yeah, man, fucked up my day looking at that shit, and then her disrespecting my boy like that.
It was disrespectful. That was some disrespect.
It really was.
And then she stared at us.
Yo, AG, if you could have seen the way she looked at me,
I can imagine.
She never spoke to me. Like to this
Not
day,
even boo?
to this day, she's never spoke to me. She's never.
She walks in the house and say
word
shit
to me.
Like, bitch, this ain't your house, bruh. Look,
she gave up the booty, so I guess she thought she was.
I mean, some booty ain't worth it.
You're not wrong.
But I mean, for him, maybe it was good as shit. I don't know. But
I've never questioned what he got from her. Like for all I know, that could have just been his emotional support animal.
I hope,
and I'm cool with that.
Now who's side chick shaming?
No, what I'm saying is, I'm just
don't even try.
He just went
I'm not trying to hear you. I'm trying to hear you right now. I can't. That was harsh.
That was awesome.
It really was.
That's awesome. All she needed was a little thing around her neck with a name on it, man.
Man, that was. Oh,
nah,
man, fuck that. Hey, man, disrespect. I know, right? You do.
Hold on, let me let this dog out, man.
Tell that bitch to chill. Judy said that shit ain't never happened in my house.
So now, sir, what's on your mind, Ruben Brown?
Oh man, it's almost March. Soon it'll be April. Soon it'll be May, and we'll be out to snow bullshit. Like,
is it still snowing outside?
It's doing something.
Okay,
but it's not gonna freeze. So what we doing?
It's still. I mean, weather's still got to happen, sir. You can't.
I mean, it's gonna be on the ground. What do you mean? Half the country don't believe in global warming, so clearly it doesn't happen. Every time shit like this happens,
move to Florida, and I mean not Florida. No, don't do that. Why don't you just move to San Diego and be done with this?
It's snow there too. You just don't hear about as much.
It doesn't snow in San Diego.
I mean, I don't know. I don't live there.
But you made a statement like you knew. It does not snow in San Diego.
Look.
You are a half an hour away from the Mexico line, sir. It is not snowing.
Well, snow enough here. We'll give them some.
Move.
I ain't going to San Diego. Traffic there sucks. Sucks worse than it does here. If that's possible.
AG, you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself.
I did.
An infinite loop of hate. Don't matter what you say. It'll always.
I can tell
infinite
Ruben
loop of complaint.
Man,
infinite
I
loop
can
of
tell
complaints.
him to move to heaven. He'd be like, man, the traffic. Okay.
Too many people flying around.
Exactly.
Now, Nah, man, it's just I'm just over the fluctuation of weather because I feel like
They're called seasons.
yeah, fuck that. Like I just told AG, man, half the country don't believe in global warming, so why should I? Oh, wait a minute, because I'm intelligent and understand that real shit be happening. Yeah, but nah, man, I just think this whole thing with the dude from Texas and not being on Colbert Show and all this other shit. I think all that shit's funny because like then it's just like, well, Trump's not trying to do such and such. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, he is doing such and such. He's literally telling the person who runs the FCC that, hey, I need you to abide by this rule, even though that shit never abide by any rules like that for late night TV or even regular TV. So like, what are we doing? And then, well, it's not political. Oh yeah, and Obama's one of the bodies of apes either. Oh yeah, and a staffer did that shit too. When they clearly came out and say, well, anything that's on his Truth Social app, the president did himself. Oh, but a staffer got your shit. And come on, man. Like, look, I was happy when the motherfucker was just truthful to us and just say, hey, I'm gonna give all these rich people, tax breaks, and I'm gonna do all these taxes, and I'm gonna fuck up everything, so I don't have to leave power in 2028. Like, I appreciate you for giving us the whole 2025 playbook. Now it's just disrespectful that you lied to us. Like, I'd rather you just tell us the fucking truth and be like, yeah, I'm trying to do this such and so. I mean, what happened the first 6 months of the presidency when everything he's saying came out of his mouth? Yeah, I said that shit, and I'm doing that shit. Now, no, the staffer got a hold of mine. Truth Social. You just told us your person, the most terrible woman on the planet, just told us that anything that comes on your Truth Social, you did that shit. But a staffer did that. Bitch, get out of here. Like, I like the Trump who wasn't lying to us. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do all this and do all that, and I'll do like a quarter of it, so I can still say I did that shit. Like,
AG,
yeah.
What did I say about Trump? He lies about himself, Ruben. He don't lie about what he's gonna do. So this is about himself. He's saying he's gonna lie. He doesn't lie about what he's gonna do. He just lies about himself.
And that's the thing. Yet, people out here, are just like, well, gas is going down. I mean, that's great. Gas is going down, but your food's getting more fucking expensive. I mean, if I had to pay, I think I eat more than I drive. At least me. So, like, I don't know. I'm sorry that, chicken is like $15. Like, what are we doing? So, for me, I think this is, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him lying at us, or at least lying on himself. And now tomorrow's the State of the Union. No, Tuesday State of the Union. No, that's my answer.
No.
No.
Hey, and I disagree. I'm gonna be listening because I'm just like, hey, I gotta see.
That's the other thing, right?
The type of gymnastics they are going to be doing to justify all the untrue shit he's gonna say.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be horrible. Like, but you're right. It's Tuesday. The only positive thing about Tuesday is wrestling comes on. So yeah. I mean, but yeah, we're gonna listen for 2.5 hours, talk that bullshit. Hell, he might even say some truthful shit. But yeah, man. The problem is, in my opinion, like what he said earlier in the year still holds true. The truthful shit he has said since he's been in office. If we lose the midterms, they're going to impeach me. Yes.
Steve Bannon was like, if we lose in 2028, we all going to jail.
Bruh.
No, he said, it's some people in this room going to jail. That's a quote.
And they all will be living in a non-extradited country. So everybody, hey, you better get them chump coins, man, so you can cash them bitches out. So you can get all that American people money for all the dumb people who put in it. Like, it's hard, man. It's hard to watch people cape for that dude. Even though, like, it goes against their like, you could tell it pains them in their face when they're talking about, well, Trump's did this. Even Lauren Boebert, man, her face was like, bitch, stop lying. And she kept lying. Like, after my man gave her credit for doing some different shit, she still came back with some bullshit about how President Trump has done this. And she didn't even believe it. Like, her face was like, I'm lying to everybody right now. And you can see the wrinkles on her face happen on TV. Bruh, it's scary. Like I said, man, I'm just sick of the lies, man. I'm just sick of the lies. You know. Last week, I don't know if y'all knew, ICE was in Hampton Roads. But you know why you might
some about that.
But you know why you might not know? Because there won't no cameras around the motherfuckers. They were stealthy. Like they're supposed to be. Like, look, I don't want nobody to ever leave the country for all the bullshit or whatever. But he is still trying to chase Obama's record.
I didn't know that was a record you wanted.
Bruh, he lives to be better than President Obama.
And Obama did all of this with guidelines in place. So,
but that's what the cameras are for. He's showing you that I'm taking a much higher line than President Obama ever did. And blah, blah, blah. And blah, blah, blah. Yet, he is chasing that record. And I promise you, if he hits it, he's going to say something about it. Guaranteed. He's going to be like, I deported more illegal aliens than any president in history.
Understood. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, as a goal. Okay.
I mean, but yeah, man, like when it's all said and done, yes, I'm gonna watch it because I need to know what's coming next. Because he's gonna tell us. And so I want to prepare for it. All the craziness. But I will say the only part of the State of the Union that I always hate is the grandstanding. Can't stand it. The Democrats stand up for the Democrat shit. Republicans stand up for the Republican shit. Every once in a while, they all stand up. If somebody is a veteran, they all stand up. I'd rather him just do that shit from the Oval Office without people. Can we go back to that? Because that's awesome. So, with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for listening to us today on 5 Minute Warning. Remember, every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are here. We are here. Thank you to JTD Creations because they made this shirt. They make shirts. They put stuff on anything you want to put it on. Water bottles, whatever. They do not, I repeat, do not put it on people's skin. They did let me know not to say that shit because they ain't trying to go to jail. But if you got a shirt, if you got a Stanley Cup, stuff, or a hat, they got you. Hit them up on Facebook at JTD Creations. As always, you know, tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell somebody about us because we're here every Sunday. And, you know, we always come back and we just do what we do. So, with that being said, I'd like to thank y'all for being here. I'd like to thank Moby, AG for being here. I'd like to thank the people who listen to us live and will be listening to us on the podcast for being here as well. Hey, let's do this again next week. So, as always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Nugman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Nugman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.